Hey everyone, Traci here with Create Your Future. And today I'm here to talk all about how to master your reality using law of assumption. So I'm really excited to talk about this. But first, before we dive in, I want to remind you that we are doing a giveaway right now. And you can enter that giveaway by liking, sharing, and subscribing. And what you will get if you win the giveaway is 3 free coaching sessions with the coach of your choice here at Create Your Future. So really exciting. And by commenting on the video, you can share your experience with law of assumption, any manifestations, conscious manifestations that you've been generating in your reality. It's so good to read your success stories and share with other people so that they get inspired to do the same thing and live the life of their dreams as well. I'm also available for one-on-one coaching. If you'd like to get some extra help from me, you can find the link for that in the description below. I also have a course available, which is all about becoming a conscious creator and creating the life of your dreams. So you can check that out. And yeah, I'm really excited about that course. I've been getting a lot of really positive feedback. It's been helping a lot of people. And it's like my personal, process of what I did through my journey. And yeah, I'm really proud of it. So I hope that it helps you guys. And okay, let's dive into this topic today. So how to master your reality using the law of assumption. So a lot of this has to do with the meaning that you're giving circumstances, the meaning that you're giving to people's behaviors, or basically anything that you are sort of observing, sensing with your 5 senses. And that meaning is, we do it so like automatically. We're so good at doing it, assigning meaning to the things around us, that we don't even know we're doing it. And we do it unconsciously a lot of times. And so in the past, before you know you're doing this, you would give things the meaning based on your belief system, based on your natural assumptions, which again, your assumptions are based on your belief system, and based on your past life experiences, the past things that you have observed. But you see, when you do that, when you base your the meaning that you're giving to things on your past experiences, on your already solidified beliefs, on your natural assumptions about how things will go, you are basically recreating more of what you've already experienced, of what you already believe. And if you're consciously trying to manifest a different experience, whether it's with a person or with a job or with a car or a house, whatever it is, if you're consciously trying to manifest something different, but you keep observing things and giving it the same meaning, well, this meaning that you're giving to it is essentially law of assumption. You are assuming that situation means this. That circumstance means this. This is the meaning. But you see, there is no solid meaning. This is your free will. This is where you have free will. You can literally assign any meaning to any circumstance that you choose. You literally can do that. And that, when you give it this meaning that isn't necessarily based on your past experiences, isn't necessarily based on your current belief system. Let's say you just give it a meaning that's based on your desire, what you want to see play out, what you want to think about this situation, what you prefer, how you prefer to view it, how you prefer to interpret or receive this thing. What if you gave it the meaning based on those things? Well, then that would be how your reality plays out, because then that is your assumption about this thing, this circumstance, person, thing, job, interaction, whatever it is. And your assumptions create your reality. So this is literally how you master your reality, by changing your assumptions. And a huge part of that is changing the meaning that you're giving to things. So how do you do it? The way that I like to sort of make this transition that I did in my own journey and that I help my clients do, my one-on-one clients, is, again, You're already doing this all the time. You're so good at doing it. You don't even realize you're doing it. It just feels like autopilot. And it is. It is up until the point where you become a conscious creator. It's autopilot. But again, that autopilot is based on past experiences, past beliefs, past assumptions. And I'll just say it one more time. When you do it that way, you're just generating more of what you've already experienced, what you've already seen. So when you're trying to manifest something new and generate something new in your reality, what you want to do, okay, so how to do this? The first thing is to notice, okay, so let's say you have an unwanted circumstance popping up in your reality. And the immediate kind of way you can tell that's an unwanted circumstance is you either think consciously like, oh, no, I don't prefer this. Or if you're not even aware that you're thinking that, you will have a feeling, right? It won't feel good, whatever the thing, the circumstances that's happening outside of you, whether it's someone saying something to you that you don't prefer, whatever it is, you'll have a feeling. It can be, it usually feels like a contraction, and that can be interpreted as anger, that can be interpreted as fear, that can be interpreted as hurt, it can be interpreted as many different things, but it's a negative feeling, and you'll feel it as a contraction, okay? So this is the first thing to take note of. And this is your signal. This is your signpost to remind you, okay, great. Okay, here's an unwanted thing popping up in my circumstance. Ooh, I feel the contraction. Okay, I don't like it. But now I know my job is to paste over this thing that I'm observing the meaning that I would prefer for it to have, the meaning that feels better, that sort of removes this contracting feeling inside of me. Because when you start to assign a different meaning to the circumstances, that will change your feelings, your emotions around it. Because the reason you feel the contraction in the first place is because you automatically gave it a negative meaning. You gave it a meaning that you don't prefer, that isn't in line with your desire. And anytime you do that, you're receiving a negative emotion, and that negative emotion is really guidance telling you like, hey, not true. But sometimes we don't recognize the emotions as that. So now we know that emotion is telling us, hey, that story, that meaning that you just gave to that thing is not true. Okay, cool. I know that now. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose, I'm going to decide, this is my free will, to totally make it up. Because, oh, by the way, I was totally making up that other meaning as well. It just felt so logical to me that I accepted it so easily. I didn't even really know I was doing it. But okay, I know I have free will. I know I get to decide the meaning. And oh, I'm going to self-advocate here, and I'm going to give it the meaning that I choose, that I prefer, that's in line with my desire, that's telling me that I get to have my desire, or I get to have the circumstance that I would actually prefer, regardless of what this thing is in front of me that's showing up, that I previously gave a negative meaning to. And this is how you master your reality, because if you give it a new positive meaning, you're basically putting out an assumption that you believe that this is true. You believe that this is what's happening. You are assuming that this is what's playing out. And because you're the creator, because you're the boss, this has to be now what plays out. The universe has to show you more evidence along that storyline. So this is really how you master your reality, how you start to shift and change things. And just to put it simply, excuse me, again, it's about the meaning that you're assigning to things that pop up in your reality. And this is already something that we do every single moment, every single day. We're already doing it. We're already doing it. And again, we're so good at doing it, we don't even really know that we're doing it. We don't consciously choose. But now we're becoming conscious. We're becoming conscious creators. We're becoming better and better, better, better conscious creators. And this is exactly how you do that. This is exactly how you become more conscious of the old patterns, the old stories, is by recognizing first that you're doing it, and second, choosing. When you choose, you are conscious. You are consciously creating the life that you want to live. And so this is really how you master your reality and become more of a conscious creator. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It's a really fun topic for me to talk about. If you'd like more help on your journey, I would love to help you and work with you one-on-one. Again, you can find the link for that in the description below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.